텐데 너의 손 꼭 잡고 그냥.
Hi everyone! So today to celebrate Teal's 1-year anniversary since their debut, I'm gonna be showing you my Teal collection. So like I just said, it's been a year since their debut, so they don't have that much stuff. And they've also been on a hiatus for like 5 months. So yeah, they've only had 2 releases and that's pretty much it. So obviously my collection is not that big considering the fact that Teal doesn't have much, but I hope you'll still enjoy this video. And yeah, I think that's a great way to celebrate Teal's 1-year anniversary. I'm super proud of everything they've accomplished so far, even though there have been some ups and downs. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do for this new year. But yeah, let's start. So I'm gonna start by showing you my albums. So obviously the first 2 albums I have are their debut albums, so Reason for Being Benevolence. So I do have the Dystopia version. Eventually I think I would like to get a new Dystopia version because mine is a bit damaged, and especially with like the place where the CD is. I don't have the CD in the album right now, but if you can see, definitely I got a bit damaged here. So yeah, maybe in the future I will buy a new version, but for now this one is just fine. Also, I forgot to mention it, but if the setup right now looks a bit different, it's because I'm filming at a different place than I usually do, because I don't keep my albums in the same house as my photocards. So yeah, it's a bit more difficult to film here because I don't really know how to place my phone, but hopefully this does work fine and doesn't look too bad. So yeah, that was it for the Utopia version, and now we have, no, the Dystopia, sorry. And now we have the Utopia version. This is my favorite version, but for some reason it kind of reminds me of a like toothpaste ad or some type of beauty product, but I do really like this version, and yeah, I'm really happy to have these 2 albums. Discography wise, this is my favorite Teal album. I love every song on it and I just never get tired, and I love their debut song Magnolia so much. I just think it's so good, and especially the last part when they do the chorus with Jaeyoon's ad-lib, it just sounds so good. Good. If you've never listened to Magnolia, which I'd be surprised, if you're watching this video you most likely have, but if you haven't, definitely go listen to it. And for my favorite song on this album, it has to be Don't Fear Now. It's one of my all-time favorite Teal songs. It's just so beautiful. I love the choreography, and yeah, I really like everything about it. And yeah, so that was it for the debut album. I really like it, and I do hope that soon enough we'll get a continuation for the Reason for Being series. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So this was also a great album, and definitely perfect for the summer, which is when they released it. I love the concept so much, and it only had 1 version, which at the time I was really happy about, because there was, in total for me collects with Uttan, there was 50 things to collect, which is quite a lot, but you only needed 10 albums to complete it, which was great. Thank you for that, NCH, even though they're not under NCH anymore. We don't talk about it. But yeah, I really like this album, but I think it would have been great if there was 2 versions, like one for the more like sport version and one for the kind of beach-like concept. It's gonna be easier if I show you in the photobook, but like they could have been 1 album with this concept and another one with this beach concept. I think it would have been great. And yeah, so like I said before, Reason for Being was my favorite album music-wise, but I think Running Together has to be my favorite era, just because the boys looked really more, they seemed to have a lot more confidence, and you could really tell that they were enjoying themselves on stage, but also on variety shows. So that's why I love Running Together so much, and they all look great. And for the tracklist, I think I loved the title track so much. It was actually the song I listened to the most in 2020. And I think my second favorite song is Bitter. It's more of a sad song, but yeah, I'm really obsessed with it, and it's so good. So yeah, that was it for the album. So like I said, they don't have much, they only have 2 albums, but hopefully we do get a comeback soon. I really miss them. So yeah, I do hope we're getting a new album soon. But now that we're done with the normal albums, I'm gonna show you my sing albums. So the first sing album I have is this Utopia album sang by Dongan. So this was an M-Wave album. I only have Utopia because I bought a set with my best friend and she kept Dystopia. But back then I wasn't gonna collect so much for Tio, but I would really like to find a Dystopia version sung by any member. But if I could find one sung by Chan, I'd really like that. But for now, I'm super happy to have this Utopia album sung by Dongan, especially since it's one of my biases. So yeah, it's exactly like the normal album except it's signed. I guess I can keep it here. Next up, I have this Dystopia album sung by Uttan. So as you can probably tell, this is a promotion copies, so that's why there's like the note here and Uttan member's signature. I really like this album. I really wanted to have one sung by Uttan. So when I found this one, I jumped on it. And yeah, we don't look at the back. I'm really bad at sleeving albums, so it kind of looks really ugly, but I'm so happy to have this album. And for being, I have one last album. And it's pretty much the same thing, but this time it doesn't have any notes. It only has 10 members' signatures. This has to be my favorite reason for being signed album my own. I love it so much, and yeah, I really like it. And I didn't pay that much for it. I found it for a pretty good price. And yeah, so that's it for my reason for being signed album. I would like to have maybe 2 or 3 more. I know that's a lot, but I would really like to have a Utopia signed by Uttan. I found one, I just don't have the funds for it right now, and I don't want to go into my savings. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to go into my savings. So for now, I'm gonna wait, and like I said, I would really like to have a Dystopia album signed by Chan. And if I can find a Utopia one signed by Chan too, that'd be great. But for now, I'm really happy with these 2 albums, and I really like these 2 a lot. I'm first thinking of maybe saying this one since I already have another copy, but I'm just too attached to it, so I think I'm gonna keep it. But I have one last signed album. So my last signed album is obviously Running Together, so it's signed by Uttan, and this is also an M-Wave copy. So yeah, there's nothing special about it. As you can probably tell, I removed the slipcover because it has confettis and I wanted to see the signatures perfectly. But I really like this album, and I really like that this time around it was sung by Uttan rather than just one member. And I think maybe in the future I would like to get a promotional copy of Running Together. I know it doesn't change much because it's gonna be sung by Uttan once again, but my Running Together copy is pretty damaged. It didn't come in perfect condition, sadly, and it did fall off my shelf once. And you can't really tell on camera, but there's a small hole where the CD is, and it's kind of bothering me. So yeah, I would like to get a promo copy, and on the promo copy I found, I would like to get, it has Chan's other signature. So this is just the one he most often do on signed albums and all, but on his photocards and all, and also the reason for being albums, the M-Wave one, he did this other signature, but it kind of looks like a narrow, I think? A narrow? I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, I would like to get one with this other signature. I think that'd be really nice. But that was it for my signed album. It was pretty quick, but these are probably my favorite thing in my collection. I really like them. But now we're gonna go on with the more random merch. I don't have much, I only have 2 things because like I said, you don't have many things. But yeah, I'm gonna show you. So the first thing I have is this magazine, which might look strange because obviously Tio is not on the cover. But basically, I was planning on collecting magazines for Tio, and I have bought their first look magazine, which I wanted so badly because the photo shoot was so pretty. If I can think of it, I'll send a picture to show you. But I really wanted that magazine, and I did buy it, but it got lost in the mail, and I'm to this day very sad about it. And it kind of discouraged me, so I don't think I'm gonna be collecting magazines for Tio anymore. Unless I really like the photo shoot, or they're on the cover of it, or just a lot of pages for them. Not like this one where it only has one page. But yeah, I think that's my plan for collecting magazines. But I'm gonna show you where they are in this one. So basically, this had 2 members of TO, 2 members of Pentagon, and 2 members of On and Off from Road to Kingdom, obviously. So here's the group pictures. So we have Chan and Kyo, and then we have their pages. I really like this photo shoot. They both look amazing, and yeah, even though I'm not collecting magazines anymore, I'm still very happy I decided to get this one, and it's really pretty. And for the last kind of merch thing I have, you've probably already seen it, but it's this K Contact name strap. It might be a bit dirty because I'm using it for my keys, but yeah, it's definitely the most exciting thing. The only reason I got it is because it came with a group card, but I'm gonna be honest, it's not that cute. But it was a bit expensive, so I'm still trying to get some use out of it. But yeah, so that's really it for the random merch I have. And yeah, so that was it for this part. Now I'm gonna show you my photocard collection, which is probably gonna be more exciting. And also the setup might change because, like I said, I don't keep my photocards at the same place that I keep my albums. So yeah, I'm gonna film that another day. So see you in like 2 seconds for you. Bye. Hi everyone, so it's been over a week actually, but I'm finally filming the last part of this video, so I'm gonna be showing you my photocard collection. And yeah, I'm sorry if the lighting is a bit strange and not like the lighting I usually use, but that's because it's a bit late and I was trying to find a better way to show my binder without having the glare because of the window, and I think this one works pretty well, so yeah, hopefully it's not too bad. But yeah, I'll start. So on the cover of my binder, I just have the Running Together lyric poster. And then when you open the binder, the first thing we have is a small fur pocket save. So I'm gonna put John's broadcast for the card here once it arrives. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And then I have my group cards. So these 3 are M-Wave, and this is the Season 2 K-Contact one. The last M-Wave one is on the way, so I'm really looking forward to receiving it. This page is gonna look so good once it's here. And then also, I should maybe mention it if you're new to my channel, but I collect OT10 for all album inclusions, and I collect all of Chan's non-album photocards, and I also collect group cards and M-Wave cards, and I collect OT10 for the MMT Photocards. So yeah, here's my Chan page, so the 2 album cards and his non-album cards. Here are his big inclusions. And then I have my OT10 sets, so the MMT Pura cards, one of my favorite pages in my binder. The Dystopia ID cards. Utopia. And here we have the Dystopia folding cards. And Utopia. And the bigger inclusions, so the postcard and the frame. And these, I never know what to call them, but these like logo patch thing, I really don't know. But then we have Running Together, so is like 2 album cards and his circle cards and non-album. And his second non-album page. Only missing this card for John. And his second broadcast card technically. But his bigger inclusions. And my OT10 sets. So the MMT page, once again, one of my favorites. I love the MMT card so much. The second round of mixed art cards, I think these ones were fansign cards. The green back for the cards. Blue back. The circle cards, the photo tickets, and this is John's second press photo tickets. So all the ones I collected were first press, but I wanted, for some reason I wanted the second press one for John also. And then we have the mini slogans. Oh, I'm sorry, they moved around a bit. And the stickers. And here we have the Kid Contact Season 2 merch, so there was only the AR photos. And finally, I have my non-album cards for the members I don't collect. So yeah, even though I don't collect non-album for these members, I still really want to keep their cards because they're super cute. And I finally have a complete 9 pocket page. I think these 3 are my favorites. They're super cute. The non-album cards for Reason for Being were so pretty. If I could afford it, I definitely would collect Uttan for all of them, but they're a bit hard to find and they're a bit expensive. People like to overprice them. But here I just have some extra sticker sheets and 2 extra photo tickets. They're both second press. I'm selling both of them for like $1, so if anyone's interested, you can check my trends on Instagram. But yeah, so that was it for my Photocard collection and this entire video actually. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I mean, I feel like it's pretty obvious, but I still want to mention it just to be sure. But this video was not to brag or anything. I just wanted to show what I have for these cards because they really are my everything. I love them so much. I used to be a huge multi-stan actually, but not so much anymore because I'm getting older and with school and all, I don't have as much time as I used to. So they're pretty much one of the only groups I stand now, but they really mean the world to me and I love them so much. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to what they'll do in this upcoming year, and I'm so proud of them and everything they've done so far. So yeah, let's keep supporting them and yeah. But thank you so much for watching this video and I'll see you in another one. Bye.